Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Purge, aka Demonte, and I'm back with a lot of updates, man. But before we get into the main update, it's kind of like the previous video that I made, but it's much more. It's better. I feel like it's better. But before we get into the more personal side and other things, let me tell y'all about what's going on. So I haven't been streaming or uploading due to personal stuff going on in my life. Now, with that being said, that's not really an excuse, but I just haven't had the motivation, to be honest with you. And I really kind of was busy. But a couple weeks back, almost a month ago, I ordered a piece from Amazon. They pretty much told me to order. From Amazon, from Elgato. These Elgato reps told me to order this piece of equipment, blah blah blah. It worked, but it didn't. So I got on the phone earlier today, which was technically yesterday for y'all, and they said to pretty much I ordered the wrong stuff, and he sent me the right thing. So hopefully it's the right one. If it's not, then we back we back on back to square one with no face cam streams and all that stuff and whatnot. But I am going to try to stream every day on Twitch or YouTube. I'm gonna try to get this monetization soon. I don't know how close I am, to be honest. Last time I checked, it was like 1,600 hours. Blah blah blah. But man, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that comment down below at the end of the video what you think. But let's jump right into the second part. I just want to start. God is good, man. I went through a lot of stuff, but while going through that stuff, I prayed. Trust me, this sounds cliche, and I don't like cliches. Trust me, anybody that knows me knows that I do not like cliches. And I started praying and, being real with God. You know what I'm saying? Being real with God, not just asking Him for stuff, but being real with Him. About yourself. I give a shout out to my bestie Sydney for that one. She helped me with that, with God, put me on, the importance of God and praying and all that stuff. She helped me get through a lot of this stuff too. With a couple more people too, but mostly her, and then Lillian, and that's about it. But as stuff was going on, stuff started turning for the worse, and I started thinking to myself, I'm like, man, and like I said, it turned for the worse, and then it got worse. So I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I don't even want to be here. Don't want to be here. I don't have no motivation to do anything. And then, I really thought about it, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, I love myself. I work on myself every day, but now that I got a chance to work on myself for real, and think about the stuff that I was doing. I wasn't doing anything bad, but think about my life and everything in general, and I just really pretty much had a reminiscing about the good stuff that I had, and then all the bad times as well, and some stuff I never learned from, and I think that's what I need to do. But I ended up getting better, and then like I said, something happened, and it got super bad for myself, but things are starting to look up. I pray to God every night now, and I encourage you to do it too. Really, you don't have to sit here and pray for 20 minutes or something like that, but pray. Take time out of your day to pray and thank God for the good stuff. Talk to God, have a conversation with God. It ain't always about thank you for this, but hey God, it's me again. Let me just tell you about, confess, atone to everything that you did. I myself, like in my last video, I was unappreciative, but not that I was unappreciative this time, but I wasn't like, realizing you know, atone to my mistakes and pretty much pay for what I not pay for it, whatever I was doing, but like pay for what I did in the past. And you know, my past was trying to kind of get in the middle of where I was at and in my future, and I didn't like that. And somebody helped me to realize that, and you know, we both on good terms and all that stuff. But things are looking better. And I used to be one of those people. I never really prayed. I honestly could not stand. I should not say could not stand, but I didn't believe in the Bible. I mean, I'm not saying I do completely, but I believe in God, and there is a God, and to pray to Him, and you know, the stuff in the Bible helps. Stuff in the Bible is, you know, truthful, but overall, I'm just a person that believes in what shows. You know, now I'm not saying, oh, it's physical. I mean, there's actions to that. Like, if you're asking for a sign or you know something and it happens, that is action. That is physical. You know what I mean? So, that's what I'm at. That's where I'm at. I also wanted to just say, please do not pretend that we're cool just to get something, man. That's another pet peeve I really had. If you need something from me, if you want something from me, get straight to the point. You don't gotta have that small talk conversation. I know you don't really care, so you know, boom, and I ain't sound like, but if people don't have good intentions, you kind of sense it in the beginning, bro. You kind of sense it in the beginning. And I'm not saying this happened to me, but like I've had the situations where people haven't had good intentions. They would, you know, air out your dirty business and all that stuff. And God will, you know, show those people who are there for you in the long run or not. The people that are gonna be there for you in the long run will show it immediately. Well, not immediately, but like, you know, they're kind of, hey, how you doing? Every once in a while, you may not talk every day or something like that. Like if it's your girl, you're probably gonna talk a lot. But if it's like a good friend of yours, you're probably not gonna talk all day, every day. But either way it goes, be comfortable with who you have in your life. Like when I say that, I mean like, oh, if you are off the radar or goes on people, those people will check up on you. You know, they would know something's off. Also, like I said, if it's your girl or something and y'all having problems, bro, talk to them. Talk to them. Be real with them, because the only thing that come out of it is good things, bro. Good things only come out of being real and respectable. Because if you start having to find stuff out, or you know, oh, you told somebody this, but you told somebody else this, and they stories come together and it don't add up, it looks bad on your relationship, and it makes your partner look foolish. That's one thing you should never do, and God will help you if you ask Him. Don't try to do everything you don't ask. You got, of course you got God. Of course you got your partner. But be truthful with them. I'm not saying any of this stuff open, but I've seen a lot of people go through bad stuff because, for one, they wasn't really right with God, and two, they really wasn't right to their partner. Like they would, you know, purposely go out of their way to message females or males, and it's disgusting, bro. Dudes be mainly doing, but this stuff is disgusting, bro. It aches my heart because it's like most people don't deserve. A lot of people don't deserve that stuff. You know, they're good hearts, and then the cycle continues. So my thing is, if you are not ready for one person, do not get in a relationship. I don't care how bad you want that person. I don't care how bad you think you want that person. If you're not 100% sure that you want that person, and you will be there for that person, then don't date them, because then you're taking away from somebody else's blessing, and you're really hurting your own. You know, you're just making more problems that don't need to be there. And I thank God that I was able to, you know, talk to him and you know, realize a lot of this stuff that was going on around me. And man, I respect a lot of people more whenever they can be direct to me. You know, unless it's outside of joking, I want you to be direct. You know, don't beat around the bush to tell me something. Explanation is okay, but if you, let's just say, hey, we not even cool no more, bruh. No hard feelings type stuff. I just don't want to. It's cool, bro. Like, hey, I ain't finna beg you to stay in my life. You know, if you really wanted to, you wouldn't have to come to that conclusion. You must have told some false stuff or whatever it may be. It is what it is. You know. I do really respect people that can tell me the truth, because it's hard to. It's hard to tell the truth. It's really hard to tell the truth. But for me, I'm not gonna waste your time because I don't want to waste mine. So I will never fake love, loyalty. I will never fake just doing stuff just to get something back. You know, like I don't do any of that. I'm saying this as humble as I can. I am one of the most genuine people on this earth, bro. Anybody that knows me knows that I am very genuine. I do not do stuff just to get something back. What I want back is the reciprocation of it. Like, if I needed that, then you would help me. You know, I'm not saying that, but that's just how a real friendship goes. You know, but I just want y'all to know to get right with God, get right with yourself, and get right with whoever you're with, whether it's your friends, your family, your girl, whoever. I'm not saying go make amends. Go get right with whoever's in your life now. Because if you get right with them, everything just looks better. Your mindset is better. The way you appear to others, the way you feel about yourself, the way you are about yourself is 20 times better, and then it'll ever be. Do not. If stuff starting to happen, trust me, I've had my fair share of bad stuff happening to me. Do not start thinking down negative thoughts. It does nothing for you. It doesn't look good on you. All it does is hurt you even more. Do your best to get out of that slump. You know, start thinking positive stuff. You know, cry, get angry. Don't punch stuff or nothing like that. But you know, go run or something like that. Write it down. Like I said, get right with God, get right with yourself, get right with the people around you who love you, who will be there for you. There's gonna be people that are always gonna be around. There's always gonna be people who are always gonna come back to you. You know, even though you're trying to kind of get rid of them because you're just being shady or something. But God's gonna put them back in your life because He knows you need them, and that's happened with me. That's happened with me specifically. I want to thank God. I want to thank my sister Selena, my homie Aaron, my homegirl Sydney. Even though I mentioned you earlier, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do appreciate you. You know, Lettuce, aka, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for real. Lillian, I appreciate you. I appreciate you know, my boy Chino, then my newly found people that I met in this community, you know. But like I said, man, I'm done talking. I think I done talked for like 25 minutes. It feel like I just want to get that off my chest and just tell y'all to get right with God, get right with yourself, get right with the people who are around you. Love and loyalty, baby. And without further ado, your boy Purge is out.